Well, it's official. Scott Foley is back in the Scream franchise, but is he coming in as a new character or is he coming back as Roman Bridger?
I'm not a criminal.
Ever since the news that Scott Foley was coming back into the Scream franchise, my phone has been ringing off the hook. But the big question is he coming back as a new character or is he coming back as Roman Bridger? And if he's coming back as Roman Bridger, how are they going to work that into the movie? Because obviously he died at the end of Scream 3. Well, I think it seems clear to me why he's coming back, but I don't know if it's as clear to you guys as well, and it might not be the case, but I think he's coming back not to be Roman Bridger today, but to be the Roman Bridger from back in the day. Now, it might not even be Roman from the year 2000 or whatever year Scream 3 was set. It could potentially be Roman Bridger back when Maureen Prescott was killed. We know that Sidney Prescott's coming back. She's going to have a family there. No doubt that she will talk about her mother and what her mother got up to back in the day with what happened with the events of before Scream 1. We know that Roman Bridger met up with Billy, told Billy to get an accomplice with him, which would be Stu, and told him exactly what was happening between Billy's mother, Billy's father, I should say, and Sidney's mother. So we might see the return of Sidney's mother as well. And I think if Scott Foley comes back, it would just be to de-age Scott Foley like they've done with Skeet Ulrich. And we'll maybe see a scene between the two of them talking to each other with Maureen Prescott, or talking about Maureen Prescott, which leads to the events of Scream 1, which then leads on to the events of Scream 7. To me, that seems like the most obvious thing that's going to be happening here. Now, not a lot of people are, I don't think anyone's talking about Scott Foley coming back as a de-aged Roman Bridger. I think people are thinking that Roman has survived and is going to be the next Ghostface, or Roman has a twin brother. I think that would be too far-fetched for either of those to happen, for him to come back as the killer again, and for him to have a twin brother, like another long-lost relative of Sidney Prescott. Again, I think that's too far-fetched. I did mention that in a video previously, that we need to change it up and bring back a character that we've already seen before, and don't bring back a long-lost relative or anything like that. So I don't think Roman's going to have a twin brother played by Scott Foley. I think it's definitely Roman he will be playing, but I think it's just going to be a small role that will be set in the past with a de-aged Scott Foley. That's my initial thoughts on it anyway, guys. I could be completely off like I have been before, but sometimes I get it right, and I do believe that that's going to be the case. Scott Foley is coming back as Roman Bridger, nobody else, but it's going to be a de-aged Roman Bridger before he died. We'll see a flashback, I believe, and I think he's going to be part of it. I could be wrong, but what do you guys think? Do you think it's a de-aged Roman Bridger? Do you think it's Roman and he survived? Or do you think Scott Foley is going to come back as a completely new character? For me, being a completely new character wouldn't make sense, and I think it would confuse a lot of the fans of the original franchise and even fans who have just come into it after Scream 4 and 5. So I believe that that would be too confusing for some people, having an actor come back to the franchise and play a completely different character, especially if that character is not related to Roman Bridger. But leave your comments down below, guys. Let me know what you think. And as always, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you soon.
Meeting adjourned.
I'll be right back.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Ever played in the cat?
Someone's in the back!